Oh, we are live.
All right. Cheers,
All
y'all.
right. Cheers. 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 We've got quite a few in there. I see Mr. Mom. I see Sugar Kitty, Bourbon Kitty, Wig Wag Workshop. Lori's here. Peter White, uh, Whiskey Nose. Uh, yeah, I'm sure we'll have more coming
Sugar
in.
Kitty.
But uh, I'm doing a bottled and bond night.
Okay.
I
I'll
am
probably
going.
I'll join you for a few of those.
Yeah, I'm starting off with the holiday soft red wheat,
Hmm.
and that's a bottled and bond.
Hmm.
And I have too many bottled and bonds. I had to pick three of them, and then I'm going to hit the Henry McKenna 10 year,
Okay.
and then the E.H. Taylor.
Oh, all righty. Now I got the holiday that's soft rear week, but it's the Rick House proof.
Oh, okay.
So I don't. It doesn't say bottled and bond on this one.
Now this one's got the 6 year on the side of the bill. It looks like this. It's more of a
Yeah.
white, black and white label.
Yeah. Mine's got a 6 year on it.
Oh yeah, yeah. But yours is red, mine's black.
Uh huh.
Yeah, you got the fire engine one. I got the
Yeah. Let's see. Well, distilled in 17, bottled in 24. So
yeah,
it's pretty
yeah. The
good though.
rye guys here. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I'm gonna do
All
that, and
right.
then yeah, I'll do the Henry McKenna and then the E.H. Taylor bottled and bond. So
All
there we
right.
go.
Cheers, Rye Guy and Sugar Kitty. Peter White, Mr. Mom, Orlando. Cheers, buddy.
I also have yeah, it might be within reach. I've got the one from Kansas City, and I've got the one from Little Rock, Arkansas, over there, Rocktown,
Hmm.
and I got the J Riggers from Kansas City. I have a lot of bottled and bonds. Well, like I said though, that speaks to me. I like bottled and bonds.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to go wrong with the bottle and bond. It's
Yeah, and my
guaranteed at
other
least 4 year old.
yeah, my other favorite is anything 101. Yeah,
Yeah. Cheers, Josh. Josh Fritz. Cheers, buddy.
I do like the barrel proofs, but they like me back pretty heavily when I
Mm.
drink them.
Yeah, you gotta watch those. They'll creep up on you pretty quick.
Oh yeah, big wheater kick. Yeah, I tell you now, if you're looking for a good wheater, I have several over here. Which
Yeah,
one is that? This is a good one. Green River wheated,
yeah, I
and
really like
then
that one.
Castle and Key has a good wheater,
Oh, cheers, Mike Stahl. Good to see you, buddy. Hope
and
you're feeling better.
Wilderness Trail. It doesn't say wheater on it, but the label is yellow. It has wheat on it. It's their
Hmm.
wheater.
Gotcha.
All three of those are really good.
Clean my Glen up a little bit here for one of these. Oh,
Yeah, I've been knocking off some bottles. I've been doing some bottle kills.
I have two, mostly Scotch that I've killed off because a lot of those were low to start with. So
Yeah.
let's see. Bottle and Bond. We'll get a little of this E.H. Taylor over here. Yeah, we'll go with this small batch.
Jimmy's random content. Mike Stahl is here.
Hey, Mike Stahl and Jimmy. Oh, let's see what else we got up there.
Oh, I don't know if I've said Mr. Mom yet, but Mr. Mom's here.
Oh, here we go. 1792 Bottle and Bond.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll give that one a little taster. It hadn't been a.
That's the only damn 1792 I don't have.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've got the small batch. Of course, you can get that
Mm-hmm.
everywhere. Still have that sweet wheat,
Yeah. Not
and then
impressed with
the
that one.
single barrel and the full proof. So I don't
Gotcha.
have the bottled and bond.
I got the Bottle and Bond, the sweet wheat, the foolproof, and pick that I actually
Oh,
love
and
one of
Lori. Hi,
Lori's.
Lori. Say hi to Lori. Hi, Lori.
Hey, Lori.
We were calling everybody out. We never said hi to Lori.
Sorry about that. Hey, we're slackers sometimes. And she was in here early too.
Mm-hmm.
I apologize for the odd looking video and the headphones again. My brother's got the laptop. He had to get a bunch of pictures off of it, so I'm old school for now. Back on the phone and then the headset. Just probably just this time. I think next time I'll have it back to normal.
All right. Well, our hashtags tonight are going to cover now again, show is it changed a little. We're not doing the quarterly drawing anymore. We're just doing the bottle giveaway. And the hashtags are for one, what we're calling a special entry to the bottle giveaway. So if you get a hashtag entry, it's going to have an asterisk by it. If you've never done a super chat super sticker, all that means is you must be present to win that night. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's all that means. Now, even if you just give like $2 or something, and you get some entries, it takes all the asterisks off of the entries for that. But what we're going to do tonight, let me play the hashtag intro and then I'll explain it just a little bit more, but we have to get these things started. All right, so that's going to be the hashtag intro every week now. It's just bottle giveaway entries. That's what these are for, and they'll be. But tonight is suggested bottles. So our bottle giveaway is based on a Still Austin Nancy Fraley pick that is worth around $90. All of the bourbons that I'm going to put on these hashtags tonight are worth somewhere between $80 and $99, somewhere along in there, right?
Okay.
And I verified that they're all available in your area, Mark. So now, if they're no longer available when that happens, that's because some of these are going to sell out because they're special
Yeah.
releases.
Oh
But
well.
well, some of them are, yeah. And I don't know how big of a batch they were. I didn't do all the research on them. But the first one tonight, now this one's going to be readily available. I believe it's a little overpriced, but I still think it's a really good bourbon. I have both the Reflection one and the High Rye, and they're both fantastic. But yeah, just a suggestion that if you didn't want the Still Austin pick, you might go for that one.
Mm-hmm. There you go. I don't know that I've seen that one around here. I have seen some of the Blue Run,
They
but
said it was in stock at Total Wine in Austin, Texas.
yeah, but there's a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, I could. I don't know which store. I mean, it was. I don't remember the name of the street or whatever, which store it was.
Yeah,
It,
this is the
it was.
Brody Lane one or
It started with an E.
an E. Maybe East Riverside.
Let me look it up right quick, and I'll tell you. I didn't even map to it either, but it goes to that store. It's. Oh wait, now it's a different one.
Okay,
Oh
so
no,
they're
I guess it was Mueller.
okay.
1201 Barbara Jordan Boulevard in Austin.
Hmm. Okay. I think I know where that is.
Anyway, it was in stock there. So,
Okay.
and I've seen them all over the place.
Well,
Here, anyway.
yeah, there's one store that I like to go to up close to where my brother lives. He has all kinds of different stuff like that. I think he actually has a pick of Blue Run. They bought a barrel,
Oh,
and
cool.
I tried it. Actually, it was actually quite good.
Yeah, oh yeah, that Blue Run. Well, the guy that put Four Roses on the map,
Hmm.
that's his project now.
Oh, okay,
The master distiller.
gotcha.
But yeah, he's coming out with some pretty good stuffs.
Yep.
Yeah, Bueller. Yeah. Oh man, what's that guy's name that did that? Ben Stein, is that his name?
Oh, not sure.
He was the guy that always said Bueller.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
on
not a
that.
movie. I'm not the biggest movie buff. When you
Hell, I
say
already.
Bueller, I think Ferris Bueller's Day Off is what I think.
Yeah, yeah. Win Ben Stein's money. Yeah, that was him. Yeah.
Okay.
I almost said the wrong Ben. It took me a pause to get Stein out, but no, man. Yeah. So I've been putting some miles on my bike now,
Excellent.
and I
You got a.
did I did lay it down in a
Oh
parking
no.
lot, but hardly any damage at all. I mean, it was what it was is I went to a barbecue place, and it's old school in Lexington, North Carolina,
Mm-hmm.
and it's up on a hill, and there's an interchange. It's like they built around this barbecue place because it's been there longer than the interchange got put in. So it's kind of wonky, and the streets are like real tight. And but you drive up a steep hill to get up into the parking lot, and you're on a slope. And I looked through traffic or through parked cars, and I saw an empty spot. And I thought, well, I'll hook around there and then pull forward, and I'll back my bike into that spot.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to pull around, and there was a old pickup truck sitting there. And I went around the edge of the pickup truck, and I started to turn left to go, so I could back in. And
Yep.
all of a sudden, this like Astro minivan comes flying around the corner, and so instead of going on in front of him, I tried to flip it back over,
Yeah.
and it put me on the downslope of that hill, and so my foot went out too far, and I grabbed it, but it the handlebar. I mean, it didn't even scuff the tank. I mean, it was just the end of the bar,
Mm-hmm.
and my mirror. It kind of pushed my mirror up, and that
Okay.
was it. And then I picked it straight back up again. As soon as I got my left leg off of it. I'm thinking about getting. There's this little bar end cap, and it has a hex bolt in it.
Mm-hmm.
Like Allen wrench. And I'm thinking about just seeing how much that costs. Just order a new one of those because
There
instead
you
of
go.
black now, it turned it white. Because it got all
Mm-hmm.
the asphalt on it.
Yep.
All right, I got to get Jimmy wrote down here.
Yeah, Wigwag, member for 9 months. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Walleye Run single malt. Hmm. I haven't heard of that one, Josh. That does sound good though.
But yeah, I got a little scuff on it. But hey, that's battle scar. You know.
Oh yeah.
Well, and we've always said you're going to lay every bike you have down at least once,
There
and so I've had mine. You
you
know.
go. And you weren't sliding down the road on it.
Oh no, that was a dead
So,
stop. Yep, that's the best way to lay it over.
oh yeah. Lori said your bike doesn't have a kickstand.
Other side, yeah, but it
Yeah.
wasn't
Oh yeah.
down. I mean, I was. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
It's
know it's
funny.
remind me, and the damn thing kept running the whole time.
Oh yeah.
Now I just picked it right back up, and uh, yeah, I never let go of the clutch.
Yeah.
Yeah, so so I stepped off of it and grabbed and pulled it back up again, and I was in, I think, second gear. So I had to push it up in there and then get around it, and because I couldn't let off the clutch,
Yep.
or it would have lunged.
Yeah. That's not good.
That's not good.
While I run is New Holland Brewing Company. Oh. Okay. I
Oh,
got a.
look at there. We get to spin already. Isn't that something?
What have I got it? I think it's New Holland. All right. Open on it. So I'm gonna see what I got back here.
All right. Again, every one of these is
No,
worth
that's Dragon.
one entry to the bottle giveaway. That happens to be on April 24th. Peter White. There we go.
All right. Congratulations, Peter White.
All right. Rid of that one. Set up the next one.
Yeah. See, the Josh Fritz. I have a New Holland one, but it's the beer barrel bourbon. It's finished in a dragon's milk barrel, so it's got that kind of an odd, beer flavor to it.
All right. Now, this one I'm interested in. And to be honest, this one was a $99 bottle. So that was pushing the limits
Yeah,
of our giveaway.
I think I've seen that.
And again, it's a bottled in bond, so close to my heart.
Yep.
And this is from the Barton 1792 distillery. So, and it's a high rye. Yep.
Complex notes with vanilla and mint flavors, custard and ripe fruit.
Robust, big mouth feel and finish. Double gold at the pay to win San Francisco stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, that was their really good bottle of it they sent them, That honey barrel is what they sent that one.
Oh, yeah. TW House brand. I don't know.
Total Wine House brand.
Oh, is it? I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
They have other ones. I don't remember which ones now.
Oh man, I finished a bottle of water already. Gosh, we're only 12 minutes in, or 17 minutes in. And I finished a bottle of water already. Oh,
Get
damn!
too used to pounding waters.
I didn't think I could throw it that far. I usually make it into my recliner seat over there, and then I pick them up when I'm done, crush them and throw them away in the recycle bin.
What's that, Fulton? Basketball sectionals.
Oh,
nice.
I may have to
good luck there, Fulton.
Climb down off this stool and go get another bottle of water here after a while.
Yep. Oh, Wold Cut. Their main.
Yeah.
Okay. I've never tried that. Probably won't.
I don't know.
I might, but
I mean, the Total Wines here can't sell liquor.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Just wine and beer?
State ran. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's ABC. Yeah.
Jeez.
Lori, I'm going slow on the bourbon. I'm going heavy on the water tonight.
There's a bunch of Total Wines down here, and of course we have a couple other ones that are, Specs and.
Oh, I love Specs, man. I used to go in there all the time.
That's the one I usually go to. It's down here in Bastrop. They have a Specs. That's closest, to me. And then what's the other one? Twin Liquors. I'll go in that one occasionally. They usually get a lot of really good bottles in, but their prices are usually fairly decent.
No,
there's quite a few of those.
Specs has like good cheeses and caviars and salamis and things like that. And they had the Beluga caviar, but it was $123 for the little tin of it. And I said, yeah, I'd like to try that, but I'm not spending $125 on it, and because it's so little, it's teeny, little can. And every time that was our running joke, I would go in there, and the manager, because I would buy bottles, I would buy a lot of stuff, and I would come in, and one day he said, and our running joke was, he's like, "Are you here for that caviar?" And I'm like, "Hell no," so. And then one day I got home from there, and that bastard slipped a damn caviar in there.
You kind of slipped a what?
He slipped a caviar in there.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, didn't charge me for it.
I'll be dang.
Yeah, I was like, holy crap. I saw him grinning. He's like, because he said, here, I'll get you on this register over here.
Yeah.
And he opened up a whole register just so I could check out. And he was
Mhm.
sitting there grinning. He's like, I got a surprise in there for you. And I said, oh, okay. And I didn't even look. I just went home and I was unpacking everything. And I went to crush the bag down.
Yeah.
And I felt that can in there and I pulled it out. And I was like, you, all right, buddy.
That's pretty dang nice of him, though. Sheesh.
Mhm. I
Oh,
talked to him
okay.
after that, and he said, "Did you look at the date on that can?" And I said, "No, I really didn't." He said, "Best Buy date on it was coming up in about 8 months."
No.
He said, "And that can's been sitting there for 2.5 years." He said, "So there you go. You
Yeah.
got to try it." I was like, "Yep."
There you go. Oh, okay. Right guy. So it is one of theirs, basically. Okay. It's distilled by Barton, but
Oh, for Total Wine.
yeah, for exclusively at Total Wine.
Well, and like I said, I just had to come up with a 10 list for these hashtags, and I pulled up Total Wine there because I can't even, like, if I pull up Total Wine here in my area, it will not show me a single bottle of liquor.
Yeah.
So I have to look it up in Austin or wherever, but I do it there just in case I find something. I might say, hey, Mark, go grab me a bottle of that,
Yep. Plug in the one on Brody because that's usually the one I go to.
Okay, yeah, I'll change it and on there. But like I said, I just had to come up with a 10 list, and hell, we were on the stream or in the before we went live, and I was still printing out my sheet here.
I got you.
Running a little
Top dog.
behind.
All right, you got two chances or two choices there, Top Dog. You can go over to your next door neighbor there, or you could probably go out in your backyard and start up that fire pit and have a nice little fire out there. If it ain't raining, I don't know. It may be power may be off because it's raining.
I know it's been a little. The wind died down. We've had a couple of days here in the 70s, and I love it.
Shoot.
Riding that motorcycle a little bit, and I don't have to put on the double gloves and coat and all that junk. It just makes it so much easier to stop anywhere. Like today, I don't know why. I do this every once in a while. I was out riding, and I thought, and I love going downtown Winston. I hate going downtown Winston in a car, but I love it on the bike. And because it's just so easy, to get around. And I was down there, and then I always cut over, and I'm trying to find a good way to cut over toward the mall, and it's just not there. But anyway, I found myself over at the mall, and I was like, you know what? I haven't had Sbarro's pizza in forever, and I need to eat something. So I pulled in there and went into the food court, and yeah, it's okay. Sbarro's is okay in a pinch.
Yeah.
And for some reason, I have this memory of it being really good, and it's really not.
Yeah.
And I paid $15.
Oof.
Golly, they proud of pepperoni there.
I reckon. Jeez.
Well, I got 2 slices. I got the 2 slices and a drink. And the slices are what, $6 a piece now. And then
Jeez.
the Coke, or got Dr. Pepper to go with it. And of course they're going to charge what, $3.50 or whatever for that.
Oh yeah. Oh, there you go, Top Dog. Perfect weather. Yeah, just blame it on the tariffs. Yeah, wife was telling me something about all the tariffs going on. They're gonna like double the price of imported whiskey or something, and like scotch and whatnot.
Right now they're threatening a 200% increase or tariff on wine coming, from Europe.
Yeah.
What that'll probably do is oh, I got to spin. It's going to cause Napa Valley to sell more wine for sure.
Okay. Well, there's plenty of
All
wine
right.
around here. You know, got Texas is putting out quite a bit of wine
Oh yeah.
nowadays.
I'm not a big wine and champagne guy. Oh, +1. Look at there.
Peter White.
Peter White is racking up here. But same rules. We spin again, and if it lands on me, Lori gets an entry, and the next person gets 2. Josh,
Josh.
Fritz,
There we go.
congratulations on that one.
Oh yeah, and samples tonight. I guess we'll still go with the mystery samples, and then
Yeah, I'll play
whoever
that
wins,
here
it,
shortly.
just get with me, and I will let you know or pick out some samples for you, however you want to do it. If there's a specific one or two that you want to try that I have, just let me know.
Now, this one I wouldn't mind trying. I do not like Whistle Pig Rye,
Mm-hmm.
but this is their bourbon.
Okay.
And if I'm not mistaken, I don't know where it's. I don't know if they do it. I don't know if they get somebody to do it, because Whistle Pig usually imports rye from Canada. So
I thought they were Canadian.
they sell out of, I think it's Vermont.
Oh, okay.
I think that's right. Don't quote me on that unless you look it up. It could be New Hampshire or Vermont, somewhere along there. I think it's one of those.
Okay. Oh, Fulton, I'm just had a little bit of that 1792.
Yeah. Peter White said Vermont. Yeah.
Okay.
I have
We'll
an
go.
okay memory, but it's not perfect. Oh yeah, okay. I'm about done with this. I'll pour some of that Henry McKenna. I saw you grab it.
Yep. The rye guy says that stuff is swill. He had a pour of it and he didn't care for it at all.
No, I do not care for Whistle Pig. I bought the 10-100, and I said it's 100% rye, aged 10 years, and it
Yeah.
was exactly $100 when I bought it,
Yeah.
and it was $100 way damn too much.
There you go.
Yeah, what's your barrel
Still.
date on that thing?
It's barreled on 8/29/12.
Oh, see, this is 6/15/11, so we should have a very close batch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's less than a year.
Yeah. Mm. Not bad.
Oh, I remember. I like it.
Single barrel rye. Know that I've got any 4-year-old rye. Well, I mean, bottled and bond rye. I've got
Oh, yeah.
5-year-old rye, still Austin stuff, and then a few other ones are probably older than that.
All right, Henry, come talk to me.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Give her a little swirl here. The holiday had a stronger nose on it for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. For 10 years, it's awful light color.
Ooh, though there's that
Oh,
little
what sugars?
caramel toffee kick to it.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and sort of a baked fruit finish, like a over baked apple or something.
Yeah, I can see that. Oh, come on now, Orlando. You should have got that Willet pot still. The bottle's so cool.
Oh, I saw that. They had a bottle of it in Moxville, and I was
Mm-hmm.
like, Joe was with me. Gripologist. We rode our bikes out. He was with me when I laid that thing down in that parking lot, and um, yeah, we went and ate at that Lexington barbecue, and then went. We weren't in the market buying anything, but we just stopped. It's good to get off and stretch your legs a little bit.
Yep. Jody,
We
did you get a message from Lori? She's wanting you to get a hold of her.
Man, I'll tell you what. Right now, um, I want to get like I'm not getting alerts. I got put in Facebook jail.
Still?
Well, it's still not working right.
Oh.
Like I have to go and deliberately check my mess. Like there's no like, and it's not my phone. It's not the computer. It's something in there. I've checked all the settings. It just even the red dot doesn't come up. I have to scroll down to see highlighted, messages in bold that I haven't read yet.
Oh, okay.
And I just don't. It's difficult for me to use it. I'm really honestly backing off of Facebook though. And the only reason I wanted to keep any Facebook at all was because of Facebook Messenger.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's such an easy way to, connect with people. But,
Yeah.
my email's easy. It's bourbonbounty2019 at gmail.com. I mean, that's it. Oh, and do we have, well, is Whiskey Nose here? I think so. Top Dog and Peter White. I need y'all to email me because I need to figure out what you want on your toppers.
There you go.
Yeah, the Old Forester bottled and bond. I like it.
Yep. That's a
Yeah,
good one.
funny story. The Old Forester bottled and bond and Old Forester Statesman is the exact same mash bill. But Statesman is the one they made for that Kingsman movie.
Mm, okay.
You're right. And but it's 95 proof or 95, I think. Wait, let me look at it. Yeah, 95 proof instead of 100 proof, and it's not bonded.
Mm,
But yeah, it's the exact same mash bill, which means it's just the Old Forester bottled and bond light.
yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys, having a old Overholt bottled and bond in a Kentucky Mule. Yeah, that'd be a good drink.
Well, I wonder if Canada can produce a lot of bidets.
Well, the right guy, they may have to start cutting their own trees and making their own toilet paper at that price now.
Yeah, yeah, but that was like the service agreement things that were in place where, oh, they sell us trees, woods, and stuff like that, and then we produced paper like Potlatch and International Paper and things like that. That's manufacturing that we have infrastructure for here,
Mm-hmm.
and so it makes sense. And I don't know the intricacies of what all this is going to impact or not impact. I do know that we get most of our aluminum and steel and all from Canada. Uh, they have, we get a lot of it from them, and if tariffs go up on that, I don't know if the beer companies are going to start making plastic bottles or what. 'Cause that would be a lot to pay for
Well,
a can of
either
beer.
that or they're going to start investing more in recycling.
Yeah, but they have to be able to produce it. Oh yeah, and a shit ton of oil. Yeah. So, but anyway, I don't know all the ins and outs on all that, and don't really care to invest that much brain power into it all.
Yeah.
I know it's an interwoven fabric of trade that you have to wait and see.
Yep. As long as they don't raise the Scotch prices, I'll be all right.
Oh, that might be coming.
Yeah, I think I'm maybe this Saturday I'm going out and buying some different bottles of Scotch before they double the price on it or something.
Yeah, you might better. Now that I'm away from that soft red wheat and more into the Henry McKenna, I'm getting more of a fruit forward on the mid palate.
Mm-hmm.
I think that soft red wheat was clouding that at first.
Get a little sour on the back end though.
Yeah, just a touch.
A little drying too.
Hmm. It's
Cheers,
definitely
Woody.
not a super sweet bourbon, which I like. I
Yeah,
don't like it too
it's
sweet.
sweet on the front, on the tip where you
Hmm.
first little sip, that first going in is kind of sweet, and then you get, like you say, you get that little that fruity in the middle, a little bit of caramel, some of the wood sugars, and then a little sour, kind of kind of twangy on the back end, just a little bit back of the
Yeah.
palate.
Well, when I say sweet, I mean on the finish. I really don't like stuff that's too sweet on the finish.
Mm,
It makes me not want to drink very much of it because I'm not a big sweet fan, and it's that phlegm back of the throat thing. You
yeah,
know,
I
like
gotcha.
I don't eat a lot of ice cream or chocolate or anything like that because it hits me. I don't care for it.
Yeah,
I can do dark chocolate, but
yeah, I
only
like
like
dark chocolate.
very small quantity. I used to buy nice dark chocolate, like really good
Mm,
brands, and they would have like 10 or whatever squares, in the chocolate, and I would eat one square every day around 5 p.m. because they say it's supposed to be good for you.
yeah. Well, yeah, dark chocolate and wine both are supposedly really good for you, and dark chocolate and wine mixes really well together.
Oh, it does. Yep. And the wine I like, if I'm going to drink wine, I like either a Pinot Noir,
Hmm.
not a Grigio. I don't like white wine. But I think a Pinot Noir pairs well with dark chocolate.
Yeah.
I'm not a big wine drinker, so don't ask me what brand of Pinot I like. It's that one that says Pinot Noir on it. That's the one I
Yeah.
like.
I, I'll have a glass of a good red or a red blend occasionally, maybe
Yeah,
a Cabernet or something like that occasionally. I'm usually good for like, one glass, maybe two.
yeah. If I'm doing a good steak, like with a good char on it, or
Hmm.
lamb roast or crown roast, I'll get a Merlot.
Yeah. I like a Merlot.
I do not like Cabernet. Well, I've put it to you this way: I've never met a Cabernet I liked.
Mm. Okay.
Now, I also haven't spent $200 on a Cabernet Sauvignon,
Yeah.
but I've spent because cabs are more expensive, and so are
Hmm.
Merlots. It's easy to spend $35. To
Hmm.
me, that's a lot because I don't like wine that much, and it's usually just for that special occasion.
Hmm.
I mean, I'll drop 150 on a good bottle of bourbon I know I'm going to like, but it's going to last me a lot longer than that one meal.
Oh yeah. Exactly. Only place I can get bourbon in U.S. rye is in Alberta now. Oh no.
Mm.
Oh, Matt said spin.
Oh, 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 yeah. Did I wait? It ain't time yet.
Hello, Teresa.
Is it time? Did I miss a
I,
spin?
I have no idea.
One, two.
We've
Let's
been
see.
chatting for a
On the
while.
hour, 10 after.
WFP
Oh, yeah.
10.
I missed the 20 after spin. I must have just blindly canceled my alarm. Yeah, I did. All right. We have time, though. All right. Good luck, everybody. Yeah, I think sometimes I do that. That alarm goes off and I just cancel it, and then I get to talking and I forget to spin. Oh, that's Lori +1.
Yep.
Now the next person, this is worth 2.
Hey, William Hall. I didn't see you come
Boom,
in.
Big Daddy H.
All right. Way to go, Big Daddy. Coming in for 2 to start off with.
+1, which means 1 + 1. Last time that was 2.
Really, Sugar Kitty? You know, you buy the Cabernet now and then drink it 10 years from now. Does it age that well in the bottle?
It doesn't really. I don't. Well, you're risking it getting corked if
Yeah.
you do that. You really need a wine cellar or cabinet or whatever
Mm. Oh,
to
keep
make
it at a
sure.
certain temp. Like
Yeah,
50s,
around
50s, 60s. What do you need it at?
58 to, well, white wine's lower, but yeah, 58 to 65 or somewhere along in there, or 62 or something. All right.
Okay.
So the next one, okay. And I
Angel's Envy.
purposefully put Barrel Select as BS because I honestly think Angel Envy is BS, but you know,
I've had one bottle. A person bought me one bottle of it, not the Barrel Select, but just the regular Angel's Envy, and
yeah,
it was okay. I
it's
mean,
okay.
it's
It's
drinkable.
okay. Yeah. Oh, I was going to play the video. Let me do that now.
Okay.
So we are doing sample giveaways, and it's Mark's night, and here we go. I am recycling videos, but this is personalized, or you can get a surprise, whichever one you want. So if you win, we'll coordinate, and you can talk to Mark, and or just say surprise me with something good.
Okay. Okay, sure, Kitty. It does age in the bottle some. Okay.
Yeah. Now there
And
was a bottle that someone had given me, and it was old, and I went to take the cork out of it, and the
yeah.
cork came out and then crumbled
Ooh.
and fell apart. Now the cork came out clean,
Yeah.
but then I went to unscrew it from and it just fell apart. And I
Ooh.
thought, uh-oh. So I poured a teeny bit in the glass. It was
Mm.
not corked. It was perfect because they had stored it, because the only thing holding that cork together was the little bit of moisture touching it.
Mm-hmm.
But it did not let air in. Let me get Top Dog down here.
Well, that's good. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know that I've had a whiskey or a wine that was corked. You
They
know.
just taste really sour.
Yeah, it's got an odd, weird flavor to it,
Yeah,
or nose
yeah.
too.
And it's I don't know all of the release of whatever, such and such
Mm-hmm.
a tides or whatever it does when air
Mm-hmm.
hits it, but whatever it is, it's not going to make you sick. You just can't stand to drink it. I mean,
Yeah.
it's got a vinegary flavor to it.
Well, I've uncorked a couple of wines that did that. Just apparently went bad. Because they had
Yeah.
that really straight up vinegar type note to it. And I'm like, oh no, I'm not drinking that. I wouldn't even,
Toughy.
mix that in with something I'm cooking.
Oh yeah. But that can sour your sauce. I mean, But I mean, we cook with red wine vinegar. So
Yeah.
yeah, so I guess it'd be all right.
Cabs are known for the high tannins you need to age out. Okay.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm not a big wine guy. That's why I like the Pinots. And I got hung up for a while on Shiraz,
Yeah.
which is Syrah everywhere else except Australia. But we don't have any laws on the books, so people call Shiraz because they got on the bandwagon
Yeah.
of calling it that. But technically, Shiraz comes from a certain place in Australia, and Syrah is that style everywhere else, or that grape and that whatever.
It's a good idea there, Orlando. But I think I'll go with this one instead.
Oh, the 114.
Now, you talk about a bottle with a heck of a cork on it. Holy crap, this one. Now,
Oh
that's a
yeah,
cork. I mean, look at the size of my finger next to
wig
it.
wag. I got you.
No,
Huh.
I wonder if people would like mellow corn as a mystery sample.
No. All right, I got to spin. I know this is coming quick, but yeah, I was 4 minutes late to the party on this one. All right, good luck, everybody. Again, these are all worth one.
Mellow corn is actually quite tasty.
No, it is. I like it. Bourbon Kitty.
Bourbon Kitty, nice. You know, I wonder how mellow corn would be if you aged that in like a char 4 barrel for
Yeah.
say about two
Or
years.
I'll tell you something I would use mellow corn for sure, for sure. If I knew what I was doing, and I've played around with blends before, but I would like to use that as a blend with some other things.
Yeah, it would definitely add some sweetness in there for sure.
Yeah.
In fact, it might be a really good blend with like some rye. You know, get like a just a straight rye,
Yeah.
and then blend some of that mellow corn with it to cut some of that peppery and that note. That might be pretty cool.
I wonder if you could mix it with Whistle Pig at rye and get the funk out of it. All
Oh, I got
right.
some mellow corn in the garage, aging with some French oak staves. Oh, whiskey
There
those
you
does
go.
too.
All right.
Nice.
So so this one is the Bardstown. Now, not all Bardstowns are within reach, but this one
Oh,
is around the $90 mark. Uh,
oh,
but it's a collaboration series with Blueside.
oh, huh. Dark chocolate
So
honey.
yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah, definitely chocolatey. That
Oh yeah,
caramel.
yeah.
I get that kind of note out of a lot of different single malts, U.S. single malts,
Hmm.
the Westward especially. I get it. I get a lot of chocolate in that one.
Oh, I love it whenever companies take uh, bourbon barrels that were used to finish beer or to age beer or
Hmm.
stouts, and then use them to finish bourbon again.
I have one.
Oh, I
It
do
was a
too. That was that Holland's Ghost up there. Yeah.
well, mine is the dragon's milk
Oh
stout,
yeah, yeah, yeah. I
and
love it when they do that.
it does have an odd beer kind of a note to the whiskey though.
This one they did a good job on that Holland's Ghost. It is just it gives it it's bourbon forward. I don't think they left it in there very long
Yeah.
because it picks up a lot of depth and color. It definitely picked up the color,
Yep.
but it doesn't take long in a stout cask, a barrel that's been used to age stout in to pick up color.
Okay. And apple preserves on a lot of the American single malts. Okay. Westward does an American single malt and stout cask. Oh, okay. I don't know. Kind of want my whiskey to taste like whiskey, not beer.
Well, yeah, and like I said, I think Holland's Ghost did a good job, and I don't know what Bardstown. I haven't tried this one, so
Yeah.
I don't know how long they may have left it in there. I think it's hit. Well, it's as with a lot of things, whiskey is more of an art. I mean, there's a lot of science to it, but there's a lot of touchy feely art that goes into it,
Yep.
and mm, and
Yeah.
tasting it often.
Yeah. Especially the blends and stuff too.
Yep.
Those that blending is definitely an art form,
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
and you got to
And
have
that's
a
just
really good
somebody with
nose
a
and palate.
fucking hell of a palate that can sit there and just,
Yep.
you know, taste and smell and taste this bourbon and or the whiskey or whichever, and then this one and go, oh, those would complement each other, but they need one more thing. And then
Mm-hmm.
I think this bottle would do it or this barrel. Yeah, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And knowing that I'm going to need 35% of this, so much of that and only like 4% of that.
Yep.
And then, or, and it's trial and error, and it's easy when you're blending because you can blend 5 different glasses, there
Yep.
and say, okay, this is this mix, this mix. Now let's all taste it and see which one we like the best. And then you can
Full.
just, and according to how many barrels you
There you go,
have,
Fulton. I'm having a little splash of that now.
So OGD. Yeah.
Oh,
Got some meat.
granddad.
All right, I got you, Kathy.
There we go. Yeah, it's a little half ounce or so of that. And I watch it with that 114 proof. It creep up on you.
Yeah, a little bit. It
I
will
just
though. If you're used to drinking like 101s and 100s, that drink's lower than its proof on the
yeah.
palate, and so it can slip up on you.
Oh yeah. I got one up here that definitely will slip up on you. This this Corbin
Oh, Corbin
Cash,
Cash, yeah.
the 21090 pick.
Uh-huh.
That's hazmat 150.
Jeez.
Yeah, look at the darkness on that sucker.
Yeah, I see it.
8 year old, pretty almost 9.
Mm-hmm.
Now
That's
that one
that
will creep
one
up on you.
where somebody says, "Be careful with that," and you go, "Oh, I'm a professional. I do
Yep.
this a lot." And then
And then
about 2 drinks in, you're like, "Yeah." You're like,
and
"I
then
told you you can't even pronounce professional anymore."
yep. That's the rye one.
Yeah.
And they're both really good. I've been real impressed with Corbin Cash stuff and how his barrels. He's got some really good barrels.
All
So
right.
how he's aging it and stuff. Plus, it's all grain to glass. He grows all the grain
Mm,
for it and stuff. It's really cool.
killer old Forester. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh, yep. Old Overholt 114. Oh,
Oh, old
yeah,
fashioned. Killer old fashioned. I got what he
yeah.
was now. Yeah. And Manhattan.
Mm.
You know, and I screwed up, man. I
No.
bought my uh I bought some. Well, I didn't really like it anyway. But to make a Manhattan, it gives it a little that red wine kick, in there uh,
Mm.
on that. And I bought that vermouth, and then I found out I was watching a guy on another channel. He knows
Hmm.
more about wines and stuff, but he was mixing drinks, and he's like, now, if you're setting up a bar and everything, and you buy vermouth, it does need to be refrigerated after opening. And I'm like, oh shit, that thing's been sitting there for a year. I need to toss that.
Yeah.
But he said it'll last because it's fortified. It'll
Hmm.
last a lot longer, but you do need to refrigerate it.
Hmm.
I don't think he meant it'll last a year.
Yeah.
I didn't. I
Oh,
mean, I buy stuff and I'll buy a whole damn big bottle of something and try one little drink of it and then forget it's up there.
yeah. Yeah. I haven't mixed a whole lot of drinks. I mean, usually when I do, it's something like kind of like a White Russian or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
or something along those lines. What I
Well,
want to make of this summer, I want to make bushwhackers by the pool.
I'll tell you this. I need to stop trying. I bought. I wanted something whimsical, and I had ginger ale. I keep 2-liter bottles of ginger ale in the fridge because I like ginger ale. Sometimes I'll pour a little glass of it with my
Hmm.
lunch or something.
Yep.
And I thought, man, I've got that ginger ale in the fridge. I'm gonna buy something odd. So I bought Jim Beam Peach,
Okay.
and now it's half the proof, right? I mean, it's
Hmm.
like I think it's 33%, not half, but it's 60 proof,
Oh, okay.
something like that.
So it's a
But
flavored whiskey.
I had, yeah, it's a cordial or a whatever, whiskey blended into it, and I have about that much left
Yep.
in a 750.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, about a finger left in
Dang.
that bottle,
I'm
maybe my thumb.
I'm with Top Dog. I usually mix a bourbon with a bourbon.
Yeah, that's what I need to stick to because I know how to drink that, right? I
Hmm.
know I can have 2 or 3 and be done.
Yep.
And sometimes I'll have 2 lighter bourbons because I try to start off with the lighter stuff, and I'll have 2 like, I don't know, 90 proofers or whatever, and then be like, yeah, I think I'm going to pour the Larceny barrel proof or something. All right, I got to spin. And then,
Yeah.
to finish, to end it, you know.
Yeah.
All right, here
Yeah.
we go. Good luck,
Yeah. Orlando.
everybody. One entry to the bottle giveaway.
Yeah. Orlando. I have tried the blackberry brandy.
Matt B.
A friend of mine, that's what he used to drink. It was his drink of choice. And when I visited him in New Jersey, uh, I got to try, his. I think it was DeCoupier or something like
Oh,
that.
yeah, that's a popular brand. Yeah.
And it's different, really sweet. Best I
Now,
remember.
this one I do want to try. I am going to try to get a bottle of this. This
All
is
right.
Maker's Mark Ember's End.
Not seen it.
I have not either. Uh,
See a bunch of different Maker's Mark. The wood stave ones. The different blends of wood staves, but
but again,
not
this
that
is
one.
Total Wine's private select barrel thing here.
Oh, of last year's. No, 23.
Well,
They
it
still
must
got some
not.
laying around.
I guess it must not have sold. Well, maybe I don't want to try it. I don't know. I mean, they said it was in stock when I looked.
Oh, well, there you go, Orlando. Blackberry brandy with 7 Up. I bet that would be a good drink.
Yeah. Oh, we were talking about that last night because the one thing I was looking at, the Jim Beam had the vanilla. They didn't have the honey. They were sold
Oh,
out of it. They
okay.
had vanilla, peach, and something else, apple. And I was trying to think of what would go with ginger ale. And I know I was talking to Dad last night, and I said I would have probably gotten the vanilla, but I just didn't know how it would go with ginger ale. But I think it would go with 7 Up or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I like Mr. Richie J thing too. Long Island iced tea. Been a long time since I've had one of those, but those are good.
Oh, they will knock your. Mm,
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
they can crawl up
Those.
on you quick.
Oh yeah. Well, usually I would have those in you know, a big glass, tall glass.
I
And
have
then,
not
well,
tried
drink
a
McDonald's.
sunshine blend. I
A
haven't.
finger and thumb. Yes.
What?
I shouldn't say that. Shocker.
The shocker is different though.
Some Penelope toasted marshmallow with some Dr. Pepper blackberry zero. Hmm. I'm not a big soda guy. I only one that I do drink is Mountain Dew, and not nearly as much as I used to. I mean, I used to be like 2 or 3 Mountain Dews a day. Now I get one 20-ounce bottle of Mountain Dew, and it'll last me a week.
Hmm.
Because I'll take a sip or two here and there, put it back in my cooler, and go on. Then the next one is pound one of these waters or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially down here in Texas. In the summertime, you don't want to drink sodas. You want water or iced tea.
I
Or
used to
a
keep
gin and
Jaeger.
tonic by the poolside.
I used to keep Jägermeister all the time, but I like licorice.
Yeah, I've got one bottle of Jägermeister in the freezer that's
Hmm.
about that much left in the bottom of it, and the only way we drank that was with Red Bull. Make
Yeah.
what they call Jaeger bombs.
Yeah, Jaeger bomb.
Yeah, we would drink it like that. But
Well, I had
on
no idea what the hell Jägermeister was. And I know I was over 21, but I ended up in Florida, Panhandle,
mhm,
like Panama City Beach area,
gotcha. Yep, yep.
Fort Walton area,
Uh huh.
somewhere
Yep.
along in there in
That's
the
around Destin.
Panhandle. And there was a club down there called the Faux Pas Club. And was in there, and they were doing wet T-shirt contests up on stage, and they had it was a Jaeger sponsored the whole thing,
Okay.
and Jaeger was they were doing the shots, and if you took a shot of Jaeger and did not make a face, they would let you keep the glass,
Oh, okay.
and it was a little stemmed glass, a little Jägermeister glass.
Mm-hmm.
And I know I regrettably ended up with about 10 of those glasses
Yeah. Oof.
and a T-shirt.
Mm. Heck yeah.
But I had no idea what it was. And I had no idea what it tasted like. I was just like, I don't know. I'll do anything, here. And I did it. And I was like, and I purposefully didn't make any face at all,
Uh-huh.
because I was trying to get the glass. And he goes, all right, man, you get to keep the glass. And he rinsed it out for me and then put it in wrapped it in a little bubble wrap thing and put it in a bag and handed it to him. And so I was like, cool. At the end of that night, that bag, I had 3 of those bags.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wigwag? No, I don't think the Jägermeister from
I had a
Germany
headache.
had any narcotic in it. I think you may be confusing that with Uzo,
Yeah.
which that may have had a little something in there. And a headache.
Something. Yeah, and a headache.
Yeah.
Oh man, I
And a hungover.
yeah. I didn't get sick, like throw up.
Yeah.
I'm so glad because that would have been awful.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Jaeger. But
I have that bottle's been in my freezer now for like 2 years, and it's still about the same level.
yeah. But I remember that we got back to the hotel, and then I remember the next day, all I wanted was a giant breakfast anywhere
And a lot of water.
and a lot of water. Yeah.
Man, that's good stuff there.
Oh, I took a picture of something. I forgot about it.
Oh
Do
no,
you
if we
know?
want to see that or not.
Now I didn't know this, but they sell, and I may be late to the party, but do you know they sell freaking Fireball in a keg?
Oh yeah, I've seen it.
Oh man, see, I didn't even know that.
I would never get it, but yeah, I've seen it.
A fire keg.
Yeah, no, hard
I
pass.
saw that. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me?
When Jägermeister, that guy had
That guy
outlaw kid
glowing.
toys.
Oh boy.
Yeah, right. The right guy. Yeah, Uzo. I don't know about Iraq. I've never heard of that one. And Sambuca. Yeah, they're all anise.
Yeah.
And that's not my flavor. The black licorice.
Well,
that's
and
not my cup of tea.
what's the Green Fairy? They outlawed it for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. Drip it over a sugar cube.
Yep. I know what you're talking
put
about.
it in there, and then you drip ice water over a sugar cube. Hell is that? I can't think of the name of it now.
I know what you're talking about. Oh shoot, I can't think of the name of it.
Well, while we're trying to think of somebody
Starts with an A.
Yeah. Hang on. Let me get to this giveaway tool here. Okay. Absinthe. God damn.
Absinthe.
I had a niece in my head, and I couldn't get it out of my head to think
Thank
about.
You, Bourbon Kitty, and Miss Lori.
Mrs. Lori J. Look at there. Come in with the right answer and get.
There you go. Yeah, I know what it is, and I have not yet tried absinthe.
Well, it has a licorice kick to it too.
Does it? Okay.
Yeah. But what's cool about it is it's green and clear. Mm-hmm. You know, it's like a clear green color. Mm-hmm. But when you drip the ice water over a sugar cube, it
Yeah.
turns it like milky white.
Yep. There's another, I think it's an Italian whiskey that they do something like that with. You add water to it and then it turns that kind of cloudy, milky white color. I don't remember what it was though. I'm pretty sure it's an Italian whiskey of some sort.
Now, this is just a suggestion based on my preference. I love Rabbit
Oh,
Hole,
yeah. Oh, the
and this
Derringer.
is
I
their
have
more.
seen that.
This is 85 something. It's about $90, close. But this is their most expensive. Well, not their most expensive one. They have their private selects and all that shit that's $1,000. But this in the three, there's um damn, I don't forgot the name of them now. Cave Hill and High Gold. Yeah, Cave Hill, High Gold, and Derringer are the three that get sold everywhere. And it's
Hmm.
nice to have all three on your shelf. Now the other
Okay.
ones are sub 50 or maybe around, like the highest would be about,
Mm.
it depends on where you live, and they might be 52 or whatever. But Rabbit Hole distills at a lower proof. They don't call them barrel proof. Oh, I'm about to pour that one. Yeah. But they distill it at a low proof, the proof they want to bottle it at, and they may cut just a teeny bit of water in there, to bring it to that exact proof they want it to be in
Gotcha.
that bottle. But it's very minimum, and they malt every single grain,
Oh, wow.
and
Okay.
it shows. I'm telling y'all, if y'all haven't tried Rabbit Hole, you need to try it.
Okay.
Yeah, a little overpriced. Now I haven't had the sherry. Well, no,
Top.
the Derringer. Yeah, okay, that is the sherry. Yeah, the PX sherry. Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah. Top
yeah,
dog. Don't
probably a
don't
little
top
overpriced.
top dog. Don't try the rabbit pellets. They're not good.
Yeah,
Trust me.
yeah. Don't. Not what you get from a rabbit hole under his tail. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. The little brown jelly beans. They're not that good. Trust me. Since we're doing the bottle and bond stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and go with this one next.
Oh, straight rye. Well,
Yeah.
I'm doing the bourbon. Yeah.
Because I've got it's just kind of below the shoulder a little bit. So
Hmm.
it's not one that I drink very often. But bottled and bond. So now the
Oh,
small
hell.
batch I
It,
like. Small batch is a great pour.
it's all Buffalo Trace anyway.
Yeah, yeah, it's all oddly overpriced
Yeah.
but good whiskey though.
Oh yeah. No.
Yeah, that's just like quintessential bourbon right there.
Yeah.
Smart pills.
If somebody said I've never tried bourbon before
Hmm.
and I would like to try it, give them as a
Yep.
baseline.
Yep.
And
Yep.
so, yeah, if they try after that, if they try like the 80 proof or Jim Beam or something, they'd be like, that doesn't taste like bourbon.
Yeah.
Yeah, a good nose
Oh.
on it. Mm,
Top dog. After I tried the yellow snow, I don't think I'm going to try the rabbit pellets.
yeah.
Yeah, those big white minks, those big white mints in the bathroom urinals are not very good either.
Yeah.
They're
No,
not minty at all.
there was we had a place that sold snow cones,
Mhm.
and the kids kept wanting to get the snow cones.
Oh yeah, that's freaking good.
And they had a rainbow, and of course the kids, they want the rainbow colors,
Oh
you
yeah,
know.
of course.
And they would put like red over here, and then blue, and then yellow right across the middle, and green, and something, do it
Yep.
like blue over there, like blueberry. And I said, uh, they were eating the snow cones, and I said, well, they put syrup all through here, but you know how they do that yellow.
That's one thing that a lot of people I don't think have tried is snow cream. I don't know if you've ever heard of it either, but you take
Oh
your
yeah, yeah, yeah.
fresh
Where
snow
you
and you
get
make
no
ice cream out of
ice
it.
cream out of it. Yeah,
Yep, we used to
yeah.
do that back in the day, and that's good.
It is, but you can also get filtered water crushed ice and be healthier about it.
What's wrong with natural snow? I mean, you don't want
Ah,
the
it's got stuff in it,
little dust and acid rain. Who cares? It'd be fine. Build your immune system up,
Hmm.
and like Peter White, he's got plenty of snow up there in Canada.
Oh, only a few weeks ago. Oh wow. Yeah, well, and used to back when I was growing up in southeast Arkansas, it
Yeah.
snowed every freaking year. All right, whiskey nose.
Oh, did you serious?
And now it hardly ever snows down there anymore.
Yeah. Oh, there you go, Top Dog. That sounds freaking tasty. Oh, cheers, whiskey nose, Marty.
Yeah, I'm gonna go make the wheelwright,
Hmm.
and I
Okay.
got to get started on that at some point.
Yeah. Oh, serious. Whiskey prices down here is pretty stable so far. I mean, nothing's really changing much other than a few of the different scotches and a couple of different Irish have gone up a bit. Like say the Redbreast, the PX Redbreast, that one they kicked it up like another 20, $40, something like that. Uh, a few of the scotches have went up a little bit. The bourbons and the rye, that all that normal stuff, it's basically the same. It hasn't changed at all so far. Yeah, snow cream is good. I mean, and it's cheap. I mean,
Hmm.
an egg and a little bit of half and half and some vanilla. You're good to
We
go.
always use heavy cream though.
Yeah, oh yeah, heavy cream's good. Heavy, most people don't have heavy cream in the fridge. I keep half and half in the fridge all the time because I use it
Oh
in my
yeah.
coffee. So that would be what I use.
Well, we have I call it the breakfast club where I cook
Hmm.
breakfast for these guys, and I've started getting half and half because of the date on it is way longer. It lasts so much longer than milk,
Oh yeah, big time.
and so
You can keep
uh,
half and half for a month easily.
oh yeah, yeah, and so if I'm using like a little bit in the gravy and I'm making pancakes and stuff.
Yep.
I'm making it over the course of maybe sometimes even a little more than a week.
Hmm.
Milk goes bad on me.
Yep. And you can put a little half and half in your eggs too. Scrambled eggs
Oh,
or
I
something, or
do.
an
I
omelet.
do. And
Yeah.
I make frittata.
Oh, there you go. One thing I haven't had in a while is quiche.
Yeah,
Go-
well,
Uh,
frittata's basically a quiche without
yeah, it's
crust.
basically the same thing.
I do it though. I do hash browns on the bottom, so I kind of have a potato crust on there,
Yeah.
but not every time.
I got you, Peter White. Well, Canada's basically the width of the U.S. and just, you know, not quite the thickness, but it's a big place. I
Well, but when you
I
get
would
too
not want to
far
live there
north,
because it's way too cold for me, and it stays way too cold for too long.
hmm
It's like I would not want to live in Alaska either. You know, I don't like the cold weather that much.
no, I
I've got
mean,
too much Lebanese, Syrian, and German ancestry to like the cold.
I got way too much southeast Arkansas in me to live where it's too cold.
Yeah, I lived in Kentucky most of my life. Well, now probably half, and we it was nice because there's a definite 4 seasons. You have
Hmm.
2 to 3 months basically, basically 3 months of every season. You got 3 months of spring, 3 months of
Yep.
summer. It's like that. So
Well, and the summer here, and I'm not far. I mean, I'm one state off.
mhm.
Well, I'm over because Kentucky is right above Tennessee. I'm right there. I mean, because
Yeah,
I'm close to Virginia and Tennessee,
yep.
and I
Well, I
go
think
through,
you're just
you
a
know,
little south of it, right?
just barely. Because I am less than an hour from Virginia.
Okay.
Like Winston-Salem's up. Mount Airy is close to Virginia up there,
Mm-hmm.
and it takes me all of 20 minutes to get to Mount Airy.
Gotcha.
You know, so all right, it's time to
good.
spin. I got those samples entries in there. All right, good luck, everybody. This is for one entry to the bottle giveaway on April 24th. Coming up next month.
Oh, I've been there,
Jimmy,
Guani.
random content.
All right, about time you got one tonight. Yeah, Guani, I spent a couple of years in Florida when I was in the Air Force. South Florida, like south of
Yeah.
Miami.
That's
Homestead.
That's that gator sweat area down there.
Mm. Well, like he's talking about, you get out of the shower in the air conditioning. As soon as you get out of the shower, you dry off, you start sweating.
Yep.
You're like, what the heck? It's just hot and muggy.
Well, like you can do that here, but you have to try. Like
Mm-hmm.
I had to weed eat the whole yard and everything, and it was freaking 98 degrees and humid outside. And I
Oh,
worked
that's
my
rough.
tail off out there. And then I came in, and of course, what's the first thing I want to do is take a shower, right?
Yep, of course.
And I took a shower, and I couldn't stop sweating. And I swear to you, before I got out of that shower, I had that water all the way on as cold as it would go,
Yeah,
and just trying to cool my body temp down some.
yeah.
And I was just letting it pour over my head.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Anyway, Russell's Reserve Private Barrel Selection.
Mm,
There
okay.
you go.
That's good stuff. It's wild turkey. Can't go wrong.
That's right. Is Jimmy Eddie Russell concoction.
There,
There we
there
go.
you go. Clean on the palate. Honeycrisp citrus, summer fruits. Yummy, yummy.
Can't go wrong.
Nope. It's wild turkey. Can't go wrong. And I'm hopeful that this year we're going to start seeing some wild turkey 101 with an 8-year age statement on it. Fingers crossed. Come on. Other than the Russells, the 70-year-old or the 70th anniversary one, that was an 8-year-old.
Yeah.
Back to your normal. I mean, when I first had wild turkey 101 back in the day, it still had an 8-year age statement on the bottle.
Yeah, spelling absolutely matters. You have to get the hashtag just right,
Yeah, capital letters doesn't make a
but
difference.
caps don't matter. You can
Yeah,
put
it's gotta
all
be
small,
RRPS, but you could be, lowercase letters.
but and yeah, you do have to have the hashtag for sure.
Yeah, but yeah,
Right.
hashtag and then the spacing.
Yep.
That's the only thing that makes a difference. Otherwise, the bot doesn't pick it up. The computer doesn't pick up your entry.
Yeah. Man, I am digging this E.H. Taylor.
No, go on. You don't go to Alaska in the summer. Too many mosquitoes. Go to Colorado. Go up in the elevation in Colorado. Get about 8,500, somewhere in that range. Like say Purgatory, or there's a few other spots. Around the 8,500 range, something like that, elevation wise. It's awesome. The high temp of the day might be around 80, 85,
Mhm.
but it only lasts for a couple of hours, and then it
Right.
drops as soon as the sun starts going down over the edge of the cliffs. The bottom falls out. It drops down into the 60s, and then probably 50s, and by the morning. But the humidity is around 10 to 15%, so you can sit outside in the morning in the 50s in a short sleeve shirt
Yeah.
and be comfortable. It would be
Are you
like
talking
it's
about?
a little,
Are you talking about Colorado?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was thinking about going to Alaska to cool off in the summer. Like,
Oh,
nah, go to
yeah,
Colorado. Go up in the mountains.
we used to go up because my mother-in-law used to live in Maine, and we would go up there in August. Because in
Oh, there you
Texas,
go.
it's 118,
Yeah,
plus.
yeah.
And
Last
yeah,
year,
we would go up to Maine, and it was Oh, I was loving life. And we went one year and they were having a heat wave. It got up to like 82
Hell, it was 93 or something here today already.
already. I know. And everybody's like, oh, it's a scorcher. It's a scorcher.
Hmm.
I'm like, man, this feels good.
Yeah. What? It's 92 with like 45% humidity. Pshaw.
Yeah, Paul Shire. Mm. I will tell you though, with all that water around and everything, you do have to make sure if it's in the 80s in Maine, you better have sunscreen on.
Yeah.
It will
Well,
scorch your skin for sure.
yeah. The only time I run into that because I'm not the guy that burns very much.
Yeah.
I did burn once when I was down in St. Thomas,
Hmm.
and I burned a little bit there once, and then I went closer there to St. Croix. It's a different island, same
Right.
chain,
Yep.
and I was working on a roof there, putting on because after one of the hurricanes came through,
Right.
I was
Right.
up on top, fixing, putting new roofing on, stuff like that, and worked without a shirt like all day, and just burnt the crap out of my back.
Mm.
That was one of the very few times that I actually burnt like a lot of other people will, because I don't do that. I'll get a little red, and then 2 days later I'm brown.
Yeah.
You know, but
Oh
down
man.
there, no, I didn't, because you're closer to the equator, and
Oh yeah.
that down there.
Yeah. I the worst I've ever been burnt in my life when I was a teenager. We would go to the water park in Little Rock,
Oh,
and of course, we never got to go for one thing. So when we went, it was all freaking day long. And of course, we're just running around in just swim trunks all day.
yep, and wet.
And oh my God, I wouldn't be able to sleep in my, like, I would have to lay on my belly, but then my
Uh
chest
huh.
was burnt. So I would take and put, like, try to put like a cool cloth, down and
Yep.
lay on it. Oh, it was bad.
Oh yeah, rough. Yeah, yeah, right, Jimmy.
They have to cut it off. Yeah. But I don't know. I've never had a problem, but I've tried to take care of myself after that. I mean, but I've had the exposure before.
Hmm.
I burnt one time. Oh shit! I was in college, and they had a pool party, and we had a keg, and I drank too much and fell asleep. Well, I was laying in a chair, and then for whatever reason, and of course this is college. I'm really too young to drink, but somebody was old enough to buy, and I don't know how, but I fell asleep on the diving board. I was laying on the diving board with one arm off each side of it, and
Yep.
it has that rough texture on it,
Yep.
and it had pressed into my skin,
Yep.
and I had to like peel myself off like Velcro. That was painful.
Oh goodness. I probably got some sun now. Yeah, I do. There's a little bit of a
No,
tan line now.
luckily Guani they didn't because they were. I think we all kind of passed out about the same time. Well, and it was after dark whenever I fell asleep on that diving board, and my back it didn't get burnt that bad because I was sitting in a chair all day.
Yep. Yeah.
But yeah, it
I've
got
not
me.
gotten much sun this year. I mean, normally where
Yeah,
my watch is, you can tell that I get, but it's not that bad this year so far.
yeah, and I'm not gonna. I wear a motorcycle jacket and gloves when I ride, so it's vented. It lets air through. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. This is worth another entry to that bottle giveaway.
And
Boom, Cyrus.
speaking of the bottle giveaway, y'all, I mean, Is that what y'all would really like? Still, is the Still Austin, or would you like one of these other bottles?
Well, that's
You
what
know.
I'm saying. And what I was going to say too is I just had to come up with slides, right?
Hmm.
These are just suggestions that I know are available in Mark's area right now. I don't know if they're going to be later, but if you know of something that you want, that we can check on the price. We can look at it and see if it's a viable option.
Yep. And I may even be able to find a bottle of this. It's possible. It's not always available around here because it kind of comes and goes. When it shows up, it disappears pretty quickly.
All right, clarification on this. That is
The
a
2XO.
capital O,
Yeah,
not a zero.
the 2XO.
Yeah, 2XO tribute blend. That's why I put the T in there.
Tribute.
Third release
David
from
Deadman.
2XO.
Hmm.
High rye bourbon, 9 to 12 months. This gives them for blah, 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 blah,
I'm
blah.
not sure that I've seen the tribute blend, but I think I have seen the Phoenix and something else. There's a
Yeah,
different one.
there was other bottles there, but this one was the one that was around the price range.
Okay. Gotcha.
So don't get people all excited for a $135 bottle.
No. Oh, heck no. Come on now. But if you don't want the Still Austin Nancy pick, there is a bourbon and a rye that she's doing now, and they're both basically aged 5 years.
Mm.
So if either one you wanted, like if the rye guy won, and he would want the rye, of course, which I have sent him a rye already. I'm not sure if he's cracked it and tried it yet. It was last month's uh, Nancy Bry pick.
Nancy Farley.
Mm. Mm-mm-mm. That well,
Good.
yeah, that E.H. Taylor, that's good stuff.
Yeah, yeah, it is. It is. I gotta have one more though.
If I could get it at MSRP, uh, there would. Well, it's always on the shelf, anyways. Usually, I have to pay a little bit over MSRP for it. Just because the availability of it around here is a little thin. Like you're not going to go to Total Wine and get E.H. Taylor
Yeah.
because when they get a case or two in, it disappears that day.
All right, I do have to step down off this stool right quick. I have to. Oh, I can't quite reach it. It's Oh, there it is. Yeah.
I'm not even going to rinse that. I'm even going to rinse that for the rye.
I'm gonna grab that Rocktown bottled and bond.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go with the E.H. Taylor straight rye. Try that one.
Oh yeah.
Excuse me.
I would, but I don't have it.
Only ones that I have is the straight rye, the small batch, and the single barrel. That's the only E.H. Taylors I have.
All right, so we're gonna spin. We're gonna spin this one and do one more, just in case people are joining
Ooh.
late and want in on it.
That's sweet.
The sample giveaway tonight, super chat, super sticker only, but you also get the same 2 entries for every $1 to the bottle giveaway. And here, it's coming from Mark tonight. And here's the vid. It
Yep.
is a mystery box, but he is going to allow you to have discussion if you want to see what you may want that's from his shelf. So
Yep.
there we go.
And whoever wins, get with me. Some of y'all already have my personal number and stuff like that. But I am on Facebook, Mark Coble on Facebook. So you can look for me there. Hit me up on Messenger, or if you email, you can email Jody at that one down there. You can email him, and then he can put you in touch with me. He'll give you my name, number, phone number, or something like that.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to click off on this
And
comment.
get with me. And
Yeah, and I
well,
do need. All right, Bourbon engineer.
Or if you just really want, some straight up mystery samples, I can throw you in a bourbon, a rye, some of the a different pick, or a Scotch or an Irish or Vietnamese. We can go all over the place.
That's right. Now I am going to spin this one.
Mm.
So here we go. Good luck. This is worth one of the nutter entries. Bourbon Kitty, that's a plus. +1.
We're gonna spin again.
Yeah, we will. And now it's going to land on Matt B is a +1. See how this works? See how this works. Draw again. Yeah, you don't get all your confetti when I have to spin again.
Well, yeah.
Boom, Jenny B.
There we go.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
All right. Now, let me set up this last. Well, now I'm going to let Jenny B's confetti die down before I stop it. And then,
I got you there, Peter White. I was speaking of Cavalon. That's the only one that I have is Taiwan. And it's good. It really is. I like it.
Now, this one is what the entire drawing is based on. It's a Still Austin, Nancy Fraley, Nancy the Nose.
Nancy the Nose Fraley.
Dick. And I didn't even have to put words down for this one. That's all you need to know right there.
Yep. Good old Nancy the Nose. And man, she makes some good stuff.
Well, she picks some good. Now, and full disclosure, Nancy travels around. She doesn't just pick barrels from. She picks a lot of different stuff.
Yep. Now see, there's one of the later Nancy picks right here.
Mm-hmm.
This is from January of 2025. This pick. Of course, I'm not going to send you this one because I've already opened it and drank it down to there.
Well,
so.
Well, I'll tell you this too. That's one person I would like to sit down with, and I don't want to do it for YouTube. I don't want to. I just want to meet her, and just have a couple of pours and some good conversation. That would
for
be
sure.
Yeah, she'd be a good one to hang out. And she's been on here before in the chat. She seems like like I said, I've never met her, but a very genuine person, very knowledgeable.
Mm-hmm.
And I am sure they don't call her Nancy the Nose for nothing.
No, she's super knowledgeable.
Yeah. All right, let me go put Bourbon Engineer on this wheel.
Her and Irene Tan as well. She's got a fantastic nose palate too. I've met Irene Tan out at Crowded Barrel, well, Whiskey Tribe, or Whiskey Vault. I've been in the Whiskey Vault too. Really cool place. I've had a few pours in the Whiskey Vault. I know a couple of Psalms. Great people, and I've met Rex and Daniel and all those people. Emma, she's blending for Balcones now. She's working for Balcones for actually like the last couple of years, I think. Year and a half, 2 years.
Top Dog, I have met her cousin, in person, and he is an awesome dude. And I think he
nice
put me
there,
on.
Marty.
He put me on to a couple of bourbons when I was in Tennessee down there, and both of them were genuinely really good. So I trust his opinion as well.
Yeah, exactly, William. Yeah, she's an encyclopedia of knowledge about whiskey. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It's amazing. I love when she's in chat and people ask her different questions about different things, and she's just and it's like you say, an encyclopedia of knowledge about whiskey and uh, what the different certain smells. And Sugar Kitty does the same thing. Certain smells actually relate to certain chemical compositions in the whiskeys, and it's neat to be able to figure some of that out.
Yeah.
A lot of
Now,
that's over my head, but
I'm not saying I wouldn't like to have Nancy on this show once, but
oh, for
she's
sure.
freaking busy. But
Oh yeah, yeah. She's so busy. I mean, she's running all over the dang world,
yeah,
doing whiskey and stuff. And same thing with Irene. She's going to Scotland and Ireland and picking out barrels and stuff, and all over the U.S. And Nancy's going to different distilleries all over the U.S. and helping them. Joseph Magnus and uh, a lot of other distilleries that she's a part of. Just for their blending purposes.
I don't wear a Trump hat anyway.
Trump hat? What?
I don't. I'm not political.
Oh, Greg. No, I'm not a political person either. I don't follow any politics. I don't fault you if you want to vote for Trump or whoever. I don't care. It don't make me no
Yeah,
difference.
whatever. I just vote my conscience and do my research and
Hmm.
whatever. And I don't share my opinion. I mean, my thing is opinions uh, are
Like
like
assholes.
assholes. Everybody's got one, and I don't care to look at anybody else's or smell it
Nope.
either.
Exactly. I'm with you. And we're not going to get into political discussions on this channel for
Oh
sure.
no, not at all. Now we're gonna let this go a little bit longer uh, before we spin, because we're not. If y'all haven't noticed, we're not doing the put me ins anymore because we're
Hmm.
not doing the quarterly drawing anymore. This is just the bottle giveaway.
Yep. Well, bottle and samples. Because
Bottle and samples, yeah,
everybody needs a sample.
and the weekly samples, yeah, that's always going to be every week. We swap back and forth.
Yep. That's one of the things that I've really enjoyed about Whiskey Tube is samples. Getting
Mm,
samples from different people to be able to try different bottles and go, oh, okay, this one, I've tried this sample here, like here's one I got from oh shoot, give me a second, uh, Ardbeg and Noah, and I've never seen the bottle. I've never
mm,
seen one to buy, but I wanted to try it. I've had a bunch of different Ardbegs, and a friend of mine sent me the sample, and I'm like, oh, this is actually really good. I like it. So if I do see a bottle of that now, I'm going to go ahead and purchase it. And it's like that with a lot of different ones. Like Blanton's. If I
mm.
had a sample of Blanton's before I actually, you know, went out and bought a bottle, I didn't actually buy a bottle. I traded an
Yeah,
E.H. Taylor for a bottle of Blanton's, and
bad trade.
yeah, it was a bad trade. Exactly.
Yeah.
I got the bottle, and of course I popped the top immediately and poured myself a Glen of it, and I
Hey,
tried it, and I'm like, oh, okay, it's okay, but
yeah.
E.H. Taylor is better for me, personal palate. It's better, and I would rather have my E.H. Taylor than I would a bottle of Blanton's.
Hey, Greg McDonald, all you have to do is be reciprocal, and you can get all the damn samples you want.
Oh, I got samples right here from Greg McDonald,
Yeah.
but they're labeled. See, look, there, there's a
Yep.
there's a D, there's a C. Hey,
See.
hey, doesn't tell me what they are. What
Yeah.
the heck? But we're supposed to. I think we're supposed to get with Whiskey Nose and Anthony from Bourbon Neophyte, and we're gonna have a little sample flight from Greg McDonald, and we're gonna try those
There
out
you go.
live on stream and see what we like.
And try to
Uh,
figure out what they are.
well, we're trying to figure out a little bit. You know, I, it's gonna be kind of hard because they're all different ones. Now I'm guessing that I would say B has a little bit of sherry influence,
Mm,
but it may not be. I have no idea. I have not opened it. It's still got some sort of tape around the neck here and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, A, that may just be a bourbon influence on the cask right there. But B has a little bit of that kind of rosé wine looking color to it. But I don't know. I mean, there's no telling, and it's fun that way.
All right, well, it's time to spin. Hang on, I gotta spin this last one so we can do that sample giveaway.
Oh, serious! Thank God they're not urine samples.
All right, here we go. Fulton, look at
Oh,
Fulton come in there and win one.
about time Fulton got one.
All right, that's all of those for tonight. And now, drum roll, it is time. I can get rid of that thing. And it is time to present this screen and do. Let's spin for samples.
All right, I'm
just going to hit
box.
a whole bunch of shuffles here and then hit spin.
All right, I'm getting a box out so I can label that.
Kathy
Fun.
Bates.
Kathy Bates. All right.
All right. Kathy B. I got it named down there. Bam.
So she said spin again? She's passing it on somebody else?
What's that?
Did she say spin again? She's passing it on somebody else?
I don't know. I didn't see that.
No, I don't even see Kathy Bates in the chat at all. That's got to be rigged. Come on.
Anyway, I'm going to stop sharing. Voodoo. What do you say? Oh, Voodoo Doll looks like Top Dog. All right, removed from studio there. All right, we are coasting to the end of the show. We got a few more minutes here. Oh man, that I'll tell you this: that Rocktown. If y'all get a chance to grab, especially the bottled and bond, I will tell you that their cast strength is hazmat, and it drinks hot. But their bottled and bond is really good.
Okay,
I like it. It's got a deeper flavor than some of these. It's certainly a richer, deeper flavor than E.H. Taylor. But E.H. Taylor has that just absolutely silky, quintessential bourbon flavor. And then Rocktown takes that and adds some pepper to the back end and, things like that. So
that's all right, Top Dog. You won some samples of wild cherry wood from Kentucky.
And Top Dog, please send me an email because I have to ask y'all questions. I need Top Dog, Whiskey Nose. Well, Whiskey Nose already emailed me. And then Peter White. I need Peter White to email me so I don't have to look it up. But
there it is. Running across the bottom of the screen down here.
Yep. And so
Peter White. And,
Woody Garage. Yeah, you want to
Woody's Garage?
Wooden metal. I'll get the info.
Sure. Yeah.
Well, if you can have Woody send me, or I may have his email already.
Sure, Kathy. Or Woody's Garage.
Well, it used to be Wooden Metal Garage, and now it's Woody's Garage, so it's the same.
All right.
BR549. Yeah.
Number's 8675349.
No, the BR549. That was the old TV show thing.
Oh, okay. I think I got you. All right. Peter said he'll send an email shortly. Sorry, I can't highlight stuff. I'm on the phone.
Yeah, he's on the phone. Yeah, because he had to give up the laptop so somebody could get their stuff. All right, we have
my brother had to get his. He had pictures of his babies. his kids,
Yeah, he had
on
to put 'em-
there, and a bunch of other stuff too. He needs for them.
All right, guys. Well, we're at the end of the show here, and we always end on time. Well, mostly within a minute.
Yeah, most of the time.
All right, guys. Hey, I hope
All
y'all
right.
had fun, and here we go.
Peace, love, and bourbon, y'all. Cheers.